Welcome to another Honky Tonk Happy Hour. Oh, there's Jon Snow. Hi, baby. And for some reason, we are super blurry. So I'm going to come in here and focus. There we go. Much better. Oh, I forgot to bring out the farm animals. Oh, did I not pay attention to you? This is not framed right. Okay, I was running a little late for this today, so, you know, I can't do everything. Anyway, let's see who's in the pit. Me! All by myself. Okay, Jon Snow, I gotcha. Okay, good boy. Go ahead. Did you guys see him hear him whining? That was crazy. He's just like whining because he didn't get his treat. Oh my god. Alcoholic, if I ever saw one. Alright, let's do as per usual. We are bringing in the booze. Oh, I really hope this video works. Hang on, I didn't check that. That was the only one I didn't check. It doesn't. So... I gotta find another system for that. Anyways, bring it on in. The Booze Brothers. I'm sure we have Booze Brothers in here, right? Hang on. Where is it? I don't look at these all the way. Okay. There, much better. Come on in.
Hey,
Come
Bob.
on in.
I'm the Beano. What up, Jon Snow? Yeah. Oh.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, what up? What's going on?
I'm like the Roxbury guy.
United to Roxbury.
Yeah. Okay, shh.
He's excited.
You know, he has a cute little bandana on because he got a bath today. It is, yes, I got you. Oh my god, you're so excited.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you're on Twitch, say hi so we know who you are.
It's
if you're high,
international. Okay, you're gonna be. Hey, grab your phone, Bambino. Where's your phone? Yeah, go grab your phone. You're gonna watch YouTube today. International Dog Day.
International Dog Day, okay.
Yeah. So in that honor, Jon Snow got to take a bath. It's bath day.
Well, he was getting kind of stuffy,
Last
wasn't
day
he?
of the year.
Hey, JLW, you want to set a YouTuber up before me?
What? Don't you have YouTube
Oh, God,
here
what?
somewhere?
Hold on. I just heard Pedro.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Oh! That's right, Frank. Woo!
Oh, wow. I'm going to subscribe to myself on your behalf, okay?
Whoa. Your husband was not subscribed to your YouTube channel?
Subscribe.
What the heck?
There you go. Now you can actually also see the chat because you can't see it on left.
That's weird. I saw. Okay, I gotta take the sunglasses off though.
That's fine. You guys are supposed to go. You kind of half-assed it today because apparently I did too. With not checking that last video. Oh, they're just having a blast today. Jeez.
Yeah, there they go.
So we went to the ocean.
We went to the ocean the other day.
We needed a little bit of a mid-week break. Well, beginning of the week.
End of the weekend,
break.
beginning of the week, whatever you guys did.
Whatever it was that we did. It was cheaper that way.
What? I feel a laser gun war.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jon Snow's probably going to knock some
right.
stuff over, but... Okay, shush. Because every time... See how it goes in the red every time he barks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not fun for them to listen to.
No.
So, anyway.
Sorry about that.
But it's fine because there's no one here, so...
No one's watching?
Got no one in there.
Is it Thursday?
What?
It's Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I got one viewer on Twitch, and that's me.
Alright, well, hey.
And we got one on YouTube, and that's me.
Well, I have been running from one thing to the next, and I usually share it, and so... And Paige, has enough on her plate right now,
Yeah,
so...
she's got some big releases going on.
So we'll see if people jump in, if they don't.
Did you see Justin Ross's release last week?
I'm also watching something wrong, I think.
She's also...
Whose release?
Justin Ross last week, and then
No.
today, I can't remember the name of the band that released a song today, but it was fantastic. I went and watched that too. So. Oh, yeah.
Over here. He loves these. These are bully sticks. Up. Good. Go ahead.
Oh, there he
On the
goes.
bell.
Yeah.
Ah,
Boy.
love it. Okay, so we went to the ocean. We went to this grill called Oi Hut something grill.
Food was great.
Food was great.
And dogs were loud.
Drinks were better. So I'm gonna try and
Drinks were
recreate the drink called Felicity that we had at that
Nice.
place.
Were you
Let's do it.
gonna change the name of it, or are you just gonna keep it? Just screw it. It's good.
Jennifer Purdy, thank you for joining us. Love it.
Oh, Jennifer Purdy's in YouTube too. Jennifer Purdy's in the house tonight. She's gonna
well,
look
that
us out.
was what I was looking at.
Oh,
You're supposed to look at comments and I'm
I can't look at it every second though.
No, you don't have to, but I'm also making
well,
drinks,
no.
so that's
if
your
you,
job today.
If you keep looking at comments, then we don't hear.
Oh, good. Everybody's full of it today. There, you happy now? I'll see.
Which day was it where he wasn't here? It was so quiet, so
That's
nice.
so
and
nice,
quiet.
Clyde.
It ain't gonna be quiet tonight.
Okay, so what was in this
It
drink
ain't gonna
was
be metal tonight.
coconut rum.
Coconut rum
Shush.
tonight.
Coconut rum.
Tonight.
Stop. Hey, have you read my shirt? What it says?
Underestimate me. That'll be fun.
Shush. And he's like, Mommy and Daddy are fighting. Okay, so coconut rum, you can use Malibu. I'm going to use Blue Chair Bay. This is Kenny Chesney's rum. Here we go.
Yeah.
You and I are kindred spirits. And then some spiced rum, not too spiced. We're not breaking open and cracking. Hey!
Mexico.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. So a little Captain Morgan here.
Leave it, Captain Morgan.
I'm trying to be real gentle because the microphone's super sensitive. So when you do like this, it kind of picks it up. Anyway.
Oh.
So I have lemon juice.
Give me the surprise
The fake
sound
stuff.
effect. Jennifer Purdy just said something that needs a surprise.
The surprise
dun,
sound effect.
Dun, dun.
Oh, okay. Well, that's done.
I do.
Honky Tonk Happy Hour at 5:08 p.m. on August 27th.
Simple syrup.
Jennifer Purdy stated the
Soda.
obvious. Quote, she wears the pants. End quote.
I wear the sweatpants today. I
Damn
got
right,
back from
Jennifer Purdy. Damn right, she wears the pants. And sometimes
I did a
you
show
know,
today already, so I'm like, I could not wait to get sweatpants on.
It's a good thing you didn't hear what I just said.
Okay, you
I
guys ready to
noted.
mix this up? This looks good, doesn't it?
It looks good.
Yeah, let's have it.
Oh, and then the most important thing, guava syrup.
Ooh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to tell people out there what this is exactly?
It's guava
It's
syrup.
syrup of a guava.
Are they reptiles or
Hey,
mammals?
can one of you get one of those tall stools and put my frames on so
Oh, how
I can
about
actually
this?
show people?
How about we just let them
No,
sleep?
just put them down a little bit. I need more space.
All right.
I'm
Sorry.
kind of hidden behind everything.
Pedro, I'm sorry. What are you doing? He's like, what are you holding me by the
Thanks,
head?
B.
Yeah, thanks, P.
I said B.
Guava is a plant, Ray.
It's not a reptile or a mammal?
No.
Reptile. Ew. Ew.
Gross.
If this was, okay, can I show them something? If this was reptile juice, that would be gross.
Oh, you can't see him now.
That'd be gross. Well, okay, we just
There,
wasn't
there.
tall enough. That's fine.
How's this? Is this okay?
No,
Okay.
it blocks.
So we're supposed to do equal parts, and then top off with soda.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that's not gonna be very strong. So I'm gonna do an ounce and a half, and then an ounce of everything. Like
Alright.
that's not
Sure.
boozy. See if that works. I hope it'll fit in here.
Oh my gosh.
That's how he used to react to Ricky Martin.
Man, we got rid of Ricky Martin.
I did.
Hey,
I did
Jon
get
Snow,
rid of
come
Ricky
on,
Martin.
look at your baby.
He can come back for Cinco de Mayo.
Look at your baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, good boy.
Did-
I mean, every sound effect we've ever had is actually in there.
It's just hidden.
Yeah.
He, I think it's Dog Day, National Dog
National-
Day. Jon Snow.
International Dog
He doesn't like when I dance. You notice that? It's like I start dancing.
So happy.
He's like, please God, don't do that. Jennifer, I'm happy
this
we
is
can be
probably not gonna
amusement for
I
you.
might.
Jennifer's just laughing.
So let's see. I think Ricky Martin went.
I think you're right.
Because he.
So that song's my next single.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That comes out what day?
Oh. That comes out. Oh shoot, I can't even remember. September something.
Okay.
17th. September 17th.
Nice.
There's lemon juice.
Hey.
You almost said it like Kirk, Captain Kirk. Thank McFly. Thank.
Oh, hello, McFly.
She's like, thank you for amusing me. You're welcome, Jen.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What?
You're our best bud.
I thought I was. Is that YouTube too?
Yeah.
You're just keeping an eye on both.
Well,
of us.
because I'm also making drinks and I miss stuff. So
Ah.
you have no job right now, so that's your job.
Okay. Well, all I know is that right now I pictured Jennifer Purdy in her home.
Something tells me it shouldn't have also simple syrup. It's probably just this syrup, but we'll see.
What a great song for National Dog Day.
Oh, it smells good.
Jennifer, do you have a dog? Seems
think it's gonna
that Jennifer's our only rebel with
Whistle
us
good
tonight. Do you have a dog, my dear?
Do you?
Is his name Bingo?
Old
I wonder if
McDonald
you can
had a
put
farm.
had a dog. What?
What'd you say?
What?
What's his name?
You know what I really want to do? I want to bring back some caffeine and country soon. There's always a dance with the shaking. Okay. These guys?
Sure,
Or
let's
what?
do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They seem to be appropriate. They're supposed to be. Okay. Just trying to make sure they are.
Our dishwasher malfunctions.
That's him. He's the dishwasher. He malfunctions sometimes.
I mean, after someone got him
She
a
said
book,
she
he
has
knew how to
two.
wash dishes.
You're a
It's not
funny
funny
guy.
how that works.
Oh, Jennifer said
She has two. Yeah.
she has two dogs, but her and her husband at work. Then
They're
what
always
in the
at work.
love of God are you doing watching the show?
Are you? Whoops. Are you?
Sorry,
Are
fellow.
you on the same shift today?
I picture
Is she the only one
Jennifer.
watching?
Are you and your husband ninjas?
Ninjas.
Well, she's the only one commenting at least.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Okay, shook up, all shook up.
Oh, sugar.
Oh my God. So Jennifer's dogs are Rebel Jennifer Purdy. Her dogs are Remington Tucker is a lab, Shepherd mix, like Jon Snow. And Johnny Boy is a Staffordshire Terrier.
Yeah.
And they have 4 cats who probably rule the roost, if I'm not mistaken. You should call your cats
I think that's good.
Meeny, Miny, Mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Whoop,
Who wants 4 cats?
Jennifer does.
Oh, she does.
We almost got a cat a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was the cutest thing. I mean, it sounded like the cutest thing. Okay, and
Brian's so
here's
funny. He's like,
topping
I
it
don't like
off.
cats. I don't like dogs. I'm not a dog person. Now he's like, goes up to Alaska and he's like, got my sister's dog Glacier on him. And, come here, Glacier. Come here. Oh, we're on camera. Get away from me. You're a phony, B.
Pretty much.
You're a phony.
Okay, so here we go.
Cool.
That's easy to make.
Yeah.
It tasted really good back there, so we're just hoping it tastes just as good here. They're called Felicity. Let's find a new name for them. Jennifer, it's up to you.
Jennifer, help us pick a name.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, bastards.
Oh, cheers.
Stay with us.
Whoop, whoop.
Boop, 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 boop. Yes, they do. Onyx, Oreo, Chase, and Abby.
That's not bad.
A little sweet.
It's got an interesting aftertaste to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's just different. It's got to be the guava.
It's the guava. Yeah, if you smell it, you probably realize that's
This
what
is
it
close to that drink on the beach.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a little
definitely.
sweet, so I think it only needed this and not the simple syrup for the next one.
You know what we should do? You know what we
And
should?
it kind of needs more sparkly.
You know what we should do for next week's Honky Tonk Happy Hour?
What?
Oh, actually, you'll be in South Dakota.
Yeah, it will be.
The next Honky Tonk Happy Hour, we should do the one I had.
Well, then we're just doing Honky Tonk from here without her.
Oh, Dark and Stormy.
Dark and
Have we not
Stormy.
done Dark and Stormy yet?
Oh.
Oh, well,
good.
if not, we can do it again.
I'll tell
But
you
we
who's
also
going to
have
be doing
do-
the Dark and Stormy tonight.
Really? Oh yeah, a little bit more soda so it kind of sparkles. It's good.
What are you pointing at me for?
I had a cramp in my finger. I was just trying to get it out.
Is that what it was? Uh-huh.
Pick a name for the drink. Pink Passion.
Oh, I love it. That's perfect. Pink Passion. Whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rebel with the mostest, Jennifer Purdy. Ladies and
Text
gentlemen.
that to me.
Ladies
Pink
and
Passion?
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Well, yeah, it's a little sweet. I think really it only needs this. That's how we'll make it next time.
Jennifer is good.
She
always,
really is.
She wins.
And she sends me all sorts of stuff. We have so many drinks we need to try that she
Oh my
sent
God!
me.
Keep it up, Jennifer. Let's have fun, man. Even if it's
Love
just
it.
you in here with us every week, we're having a good time. This is what this is all about. This is laying the hair down. I have an idea. You know what we haven't done?
What?
Jennifer, do you seriously? Is there any questions? I know you're with us every week. You talk to Jessica offline, but is there any questions you have about
Us?
the music industry, about Jessica Lynne Witty,
that too, yeah.
how she records, how she tours, anything, any kind of questions? So let's have.
This is like the perfect personal one-on-one right here.
This is. You know what I say we call tonight's episode?
What?
Da 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 da. The Purdy Podcast. Da 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 da.
She asked all the questions and we answered. I love it.
Or no, better yet, here we go.
And then she said, and they also feed 8 stray cats. You and your husband have.
Oh my gosh, you guys are just all hearts, aren't you?
Jennifer, shoot those questions. You gotta have some questions.
We gotta remember we're like 30 seconds delayed.
That's true. What do you want to know about Jessica Lynne Witty's career? About anything about
Well,
the
she's
music
looking
business?
in there, and that's not where the questions are.
Recording?
Yeah, they're gonna be on this phone when she's not watching.
Yeah, I am watching. That's why. I'm
We're
watching.
just messing
Oh,
with you.
recording, accounting, bookkeeping, bookings, writing, co-writing, being on a tour bus with a band full of guys, and she's the only girl. What do you want to know? Inquiring
I'm
minds
sure
wanna
nobody
know.
wants to know about that, being alone in a bus for 12 hours in a day with
Oh,
just
right.
smelly dudes.
I was gonna do the.
So
front.
we arrived at the gig after we'd been to Wyoming and Montana and stuff. We arrived at the next gig, and I'm in the short bus, and it still has like, it's caked with like bugs on the front because I still hadn't washed it and hadn't done anything. It just rolled right back up, and Lynn goes, "Hey, that van right there just came back from tour. Why don't you open the door and take it?"
It's a little loud.
Yeah. Why don't you open the door and take a big whiff?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, yes, no. So, she's like, I do, hold on. So,
She said they love animals. Thank you, Captain Pretty Awesomeness.
obvious.
Obvious, thank you. I tried to put 2 words together and screwed it up. 4 cats, 2 dogs, feeding 8 stray cats. I didn't think that you didn't like animals. And for God's sakes, you're here. We're all animals.
That is the animal I would go for.
What was that, Frank?
I'm more the MGM line.
Oh.
It's Johnny! Welcome
Sean's,
to the barnyard.
Sean's going to see the Black Crows tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's amazing. Oh man, it's going to be past your bedtime before you get home. Oh yeah, that's for Sean. He's dancing. You can't see, but I'm dancing with him. John Snow. Did you
Sean
know?
Busters.
Sean Busters.
So Jennifer Purdy, the Purdy podcast herself, just said, "This is more of an observation. I'm trying to type fast. LOL. Take your sweet time, sweetheart. There's no rush. There's no
That's
rush.
awesome.
We got you here, girl."
We gotcha.
So, how's Wildfire been doing? You released Wildfire last week.
Good. I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I have I don't know if anybody listened to the radio interview that was on The Wolf, which is the biggest radio station in South Dakota.
Oh, I thought the wolf here.
No, I wish. But it's just as big and
Nice.
probably has even more listeners. It's the biggest radio station, and I was interviewed on prime drive time. So
Nice.
everybody heard it. I was like so excited. He was like really complimenting my music, saying like, "Oh, I love the big guitars, and I just love that rock sound." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
That was awesome. That was this morning. And Jennifer said, I was surprised that you were born from Denmark because I didn't hear an accent. Now, this is something we've addressed, but why don't you address it again? Why you don't have an accent? She has an accent when she's talking Danish with Circa, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's only because I'm actually talking Danish.
And she also said she wished we had Zoom.
Yes. We need to do one of these on Zoom once.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah, then we can see everybody.
Oh, look at Joe.
Yeah, we can kind of adjust the bar and put them up on the TV so we can see them bigger.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, yeah, there's many ways we could do this.
Okay, back
So,
to the accent.
question. So, I learned, my dad's American, my mom's Danish, and I was kind of back and forth between both countries. I lived in Denmark, went to school there, and then summers I would come over here. So, I learned both languages at the same time, and when you do that as a really young kid, a lot of times you can avoid the accent. So that's why I don't have an accent.
Unless she gets mad at me.
Then I just swear in Danish.
No, most of the time, like when I was growing up.
Slap me.
Oktai.
That's what I say.
When I was growing up, if I was in trouble, my mom would call me by my Iranian name because my father's from Iran.
Ramir.
She'd be Ramir. And my grandmother would say Raymond. And Jessica's like,
Babe.
babe. Babe. I mean, and look at this look on my face. This is exactly how it looks. Babe. Stop it. Babe. And it's kind of a combination of stop it and I can't effing believe that you just said that or did that.
Yeah, well, whatever it was that you did. You definitely, I mean, there's the whole thing about a line, you know, and then that's not supposed to be crossed. Well, Ray basically takes a big, long step.
He does a long jump over that
line. A long jump over that line.
Well, remember the old cartoons with
the pole and
Foghorn
everything.
Leghorn?
Get real far.
Remember Foghorn Leghorn? If he would draw a line, he'd step over it and then draw another line, then step over that, then draw another line. And that's what, and then he'd take the dog's chain and make it shorter. I can do everything with that. Hey, Liam.
What's up, Liam?
Liam's just always
you
hanging
just
out
have
with
to
us.
ask yourself, is he just a bad dad? Come on, where's that from?
Taken.
Yep.
I've got a particular set of skills.
Well, it's about Taken, but it's not the line is from.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
What do I win?
Okay, Jennifer.
Deadpool? Okay, hang on.
She says, Raymond, I didn't know that about you. So now you got more information. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You don't know the lyrics to it, do you?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All I know is the saxophone part.
On saxophone?
No. I can do that.
Oh, you crack me up. This is really good, you guys. I really like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a winter chicken dinner.
It's addictive.
So let's cheers to the upcoming tour next week.
Okay.
South Dakota.
So we're going to South Dakota.
Montana again, right? Or Wyoming. So let's
Montana, not Wyoming.
So you had a show today. Where was the show at today? Played for a bunch of old people.
I played at a retirement home.
Fun.
It was really cool.
She does everything. She plays retirement home, wineries, coffee, private parties, openings up
We
for
have a
Trace
house
Adkins.
concert on Saturday, me and Chris.
Yep, house
Chris
concert.
Jones.
You should get Chris Jones to come in on this.
He has been. He has been.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't
yeah.
here.
We try. Sometimes we arrange it so that if you can't be here, then there's somebody else here.
Jennifer Purdy, the Purdy Podcast.
But it would be fun to have all of us.
She has another question.
Okay, what'd she say?
Jessica Lynne Witty.
And
How did the Blues Brothers come about?
Was that who named you guys? It was in the beginning of COVID, and we were still going live on Facebook. And somebody in the chat in the feed said something. It was Jim.
I think it was your
Jim,
dad.
Or was it
my
Barry?
dad?
I think it might have been your dad, Barry.
So we don't know exactly. It was a guy. That's all I remember. Who called you guys the Booze Brothers? And it's just stuck. And then I started instead of Blues
because
Brothers.
Ray and I are
Booze
outside drinking every night.
Well, because
Not
it was
every
COVID.
night.
Okay, almost every night.
Okay.
Well, come on.
No, it's every night.
It was every night.
Every night I'm here at least.
Jennifer Purdy just said, "I like Chris Jones."
Yeah.
We love Chris Jones.
Love Chris Jones.
I don't know if you told people yet, but what is the name of your and Chris Jones duo project?
It's been on Facebook.
So we decided to call our little project. We're not starting a band, so to speak, but we're decided to call our little project the Redneck Files. So as in like Project Blue Book, you know, the X Files, but
Mulder
the
and
Redneck
Scully.
Files. So it's like, what is this redneck thing all
Mulder
about?
and Scully.
Totally. I could be Scully.
he's
Wait,
Scully.
or should I be Mulder?
No, you're Scully. Because Scully's the smarter one.
But what if
That's
Scully
what I
was
was
here?
saying,
Then
should
we'd
I
be
be
confused.
Mulder?
There'd be
If
two
Scully,
Scullys
if
here.
Scully was here, then we'd be really confused. But
Yeah, that's
Scully's
true.
not.
We have a friend we call Scully.
Yes, young friend. Looks kind of like
So
Scully.
she says she likes it. Yay! So Redneck Highway is out not next month yet. October, which I usually call August and get everybody confused. I don't know what it is about October and August. I almost always I don't mix it up in the way that I always call October August, and people look at me like, "What are you talking about?"
So
It's
Halloween's
almost
in
like-
August to you?
Huh?
Halloween's in August?
Absolutely.
So, and you might be playing in Chelan Sunday.
Ooh, good question.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. There's no reason
It's
why
on
we
the schedule.
shouldn't.
How did you
Chelan
meet
on
Lynne Sorensen?
Sunday, and then off to South Dakota State Fair. And we're playing at Hardin at the Fort Custer Golf Club, which is a cute little golf club in Hardin, Montana. It's like an hour from Billings, and then we come home.
Sweet.
Well, and we had a question in the chat by Jennifer Purdy.
Yeah,
Purdy
she
Podcast.
says, "How did you meet Lynne Sorensen?" That would be a question for you, actually, because I met him through him. So.
And for those of you out there who don't know who Lynne Sorensen, I think there might be people out there in the chats who are just shy, don't want to post. You should post, say hi, put a smiley emoji.
Yeah, so we know who you are.
Exactly. Lynne Sorensen is a bass player, fiddle player, violin player. He's very well known around this area. Plays with a lot of bands, lots of projects. He's most well known for in the past touring with Bad Company for 10 years and Paul Rogers. He plays with a band with some big shots out of LA called Heaven and Earth. He plays bass with Jessica Lynne Witty, obviously, and fiddle. And he plays bass and fiddle for a lot of other bands. He plays with Ronnie Lee, et cetera, et cetera. But how we met her is I've known Lynne for quite a few years. On a podcast I had years ago called The Aquarium on NWCZRadio.com, I interviewed him and started seeing him out there in the clubs more often. We became friends. I met. That's how we met. And then fast forward, we were having a get together here. We were at the WTCL. Remember that night?
We started hanging out with him and Andrea.
Holly.
Yeah.
So we were hanging out, and I basically I told Jessica, I said, "Hey, you should ask Lynne."
Because my bass player just quit.
Yeah,
and so we were like,
yeah.
darn it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to find another Phil.
And Jessica was like, "Oh, I'm not at that level yet." I'm like, the hell you say you are?" And she's playing some of the music. He listened to it, goes, those vocals sound expensive. And he basically at that
a lot of
point,
vocal coaching, I'm telling you.
if my memory serves me correctly, at that point he said, "Yeah, let's do this."
Yeah.
He did.
It was that simple. She didn't think she was at his level, and she is. And that's how also she got one of the drummers she's playing with and the guitar player she's playing with.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, it's just been. I've been the luckiest girl on earth with the
You've got a rock
guys
star.
that I get to play with. They are amazing. And Lynn is like a double whammy, right? Because he plays both bass and fiddle, and then he creates.
And he sings.
And sings. He's got a great voice. Even Circa, you guys have seen Circa. She sang with me for a while, but she sings with Green Astronaut now. GTA. And she's even said, Lynn is doing the high notes that I couldn't even do. He's got a range. So, and then he makes the tracks so that when he does play fiddle, it's still him playing bass in the background. So it really becomes this organic thing, but he's one player that just is able to do it all.
He's on
unbelievably
stage doing bass and
He
fiddle.
knows
at the
how to
same
make
time.
his job kind of hard, make himself hard to replace.
Yeah. He's
And Jennifer-
irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable.
And Jennifer said, "That's great, and yes, your voice is amazing." And you didn't ask this question, but just give you something that maybe you did not know, Jennifer, is, so Jessica Lynne Witty has 3 drummers. She has TJ Guile, who right now is her number 1, has been with her for a while. Her number 2 is Ben Smith, and her number 3 is Doug McGrew. Yeah. Well, TJ is a very young guy. All 3 fantastic drummers. Doug McGrew is a local guy around here that's been played with everybody you can think of, including Queensryche. And Ben Smith, who actually is playing with Jessica this Sunday.
No, Doug is.
Oh, Doug is. Oh, okay, I thought Ben was. Anyway, when Ben plays with her, Ben has been playing with her for about a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
He still plays with Nancy Wilson, but he was Heart's drummer for 26, 27 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same thing. She didn't
It's
think.
one of those things where I'm like, now I'm just gonna ask.
I
them.
told,
After
I told her
Lynne
she should
caved,
go
I was
band,
like,
and she was
yeah.
nervous, but she did, and he was like, hell yeah. So she's got some rock stars in this band.
These guys just want to play with talent.
Some of
Yeah.
the, and what was really funny though is that then it ended up, Len played a few, he played most of the summer of 19 with us, and then we started doing these showcases, which are, you know, you show up, you play for 12 freaking minutes, and then you fly home. Like, it's such a
It's a
weird,
very expensive 12 minutes.
it's an expensive 12 minutes, but so we're doing those, and it's the first shows that Ben's playing with us, and we haven't gotten Lyle in yet, but I know Lynn and Ben were kind of sitting there talking, saying, yeah, man, I'm starting to get used to these like 15-minute shows. It's like playing with Jessica's easy.
And getting paid to do
Well,
it.
of course, because it's my brand. It's my business. I pay them. Of course I do.
Then the pandemic hit.
Yes. And then the pandemic hit.
And then.
But we're doing
2020.
some of them again. So
Good.
basically, we're going to South Dakota next week, to play at the state fair, and then we are actually going back there to showcase at the fair convention.
Oh wow.
Well, actually, we haven't gotten the showcase yet, but we're pretty sure we're going to get it. And Iowa, and that way we have a couple more states to kind of tap
And we're
on.
probably going to end up packing some more of those showcase on there. I just got to mention that Jennifer, by her, she said, wow, with exclamation points. You probably didn't know that. Now we're even more proud of her, how humble she is. I mean, literally, the musicians she has in this band are rock stars. I mean, it's badass. And they love her and respect her as much as she respects them. It's a really cool thing. Like Brian said, talent likes to play with talent.
Well, look at someone like Lyle. He joined the band and never got to play a show until
just live streams.
COVID hit. And then we did some live streams, and we did some recordings and some things. And he's actually playing the backing guitar and banjo and some slide on my Christmas song that's coming out. So
And Lynn referred Lyle.
yeah, Lynn was the one who said, "Hey, do you know Lyle?" And so I asked him, and he was like, "Yes, please." He called it the best Christmas gift ever. So super sweet.
Well,
but he is just like,
he's a badass.
he's on fire.
He's a rock star too. Maybe you can't mention. I mean, he actually did tour with. He did a couple tours with Jeff Tate, lead singer of Queensryche, on a solo thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he plays with like this big 12-piece Stray Cats orchestra tribute
Oh my god,
thing.
that is the best thing
Oh,
ever.
amazing. He's a rock star,
I'm
too.
working my
Amazing.
way
And a
in
singer.
to get to sing with that that orchestra.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that kind of music. It's like 40s, 50s, big band stuff. Oh,
What about, speaking of all that, what about the Patsy Cline? Give people a little bit of background on the Patsy Cline thing.
well, first of all, I'm not going to be there this year.
Not any of them?
Aw.
Aww.
We're all very sad. I was already booked on September 10th, which is the date that is happening at the Moore Theater.
Mm.
And that's the only one that's happening right now. So, as far as I know, I won't be able to play that. But the Patsy Cline show is a Patsy Cline tribute show that we've been doing for years. And it's a whole bunch of female singers, obviously. There was Annette! It's a whole bunch of female singers, obviously. I've been begging Deborah, who's the arranger of the Patsy Cline show, I've been begging her to go on tour with us. Like, just grab all of the band and the girls and all the things and just go on tour. We all want to.
It could. I mean, that show that I've seen many times.
You guys
at
put on a
Troubadour,
great show.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's world class. It could
Because
anywhere.
you have Kate Voss in there, and she adds that little bit of humor.
And
I
Victoria
arranged
Contreras,
and Victoria Contreras, she's hilarious.
Jennifer
and she's
Hopper.
so fun. And
Star.
oh, Jennifer's great. So we have this little skit like where she comes out and the song is a love triangle. So
Jennifer
it's-
Hopper. Check her out.
she's great. And she comes out and she's like, they won't let me play an instrument, but they did today. Ding! You know, and then she has a triangle. And so we come out with so Kate comes first, so we're singing backup with her. So we come out on stage too. We call ourselves the Patsy Recliners. Get it? That was part of my contribution, was getting everybody to join in and sing along and be backing singers for each other. So we come in, Kate comes in dancing with the triangle and gives it to Jennifer and goes over and stands by her. And I come in like this and hand her the stick for it.
Yeah. And it's super. The show is super. It's super endearing. It's these girls get along great and funny. And let's don't take away the obvious. I got another question for you.
Yeah, I see that.
Don't take the obvious.
Jennifer
Is
loves
they're
this.
all fantastic singers. And you know what? You're
Oh,
right.
God. Oh,
that
God.
show, it sells out the Triple Door like 2 or 3 days in a row.
Yeah,
every
usually
Saturday.
3 days in a row sold out.
At like what, $25 a ticket? More?
Not more.
Yeah.
No, they're 25, at least
It could tour.
up front.
It could play the same venue in. You could do a West Coast tour and make some serious money. So Jennifer, you had a question. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah.
Very good question, which you're not going to get a simple answer to. The question from Purdy Podcast is:
Purdy Podcast.
When you're not touring, what does a typical day look like? Now, I would assume that there's a typical day, but Jessica
That's a
Lynne Witty.
loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
A typical day in the life of Jessica Lynne Witty is not typical at all. I don't have schedules. I don't have routines. I can't have routines. There's just no way.
There's so much.
There's just so much. And so, I mean, one day, like sometimes it's a Tuesday and that's my Sunday and I'm just like chilling. That's all I'm doing. But most of the time I am on the phone with my agent. I am publicist, and I'm in here finding the right place to do a little video for a page for the publicist to use,
content.
creating content, editing a video. God, what am I doing right now? I'm creating the tour book. So I'm also my own tour manager. So,
And it's called
the Captain's Log, because it's because of the vehicle's called the Enterprise. Get it? And I'm Admiral Witty. Thank you very much.
She's got the sweatshirt.
I should wear the sweatshirt next time.
You should. Yeah.
It's really hot, but I can wear it. So honestly, there's not really a typical day. Here's what I try to get in my day. Try to work out. So either run or strength train or do yoga or something like that. Unless my muscles are telling me it's a rest day. I cook if I'm home because that's my thing. He's the dishwasher, I'm the cook.
I'm the dishwasher. And the drinker of Manhattans.
And the drinker of Manhattans. That has nothing to do with my typical
Yeah, it
day.
doesn't.
Actually, it
I know.
does.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when
in
I'm
my
not here, you
typical
gotta make
day,
Manhattans.
I usually, and sometimes
And
I
sometimes
do it
when
for
I am
you
here,
too.
yeah, I know.
I love making drinks. Can you tell?
But then other days, she's back behind her computer because she's the executive producer of Viv the Astronaut. So the video that you won the contest, you got to see the video before anybody else did. She shot that. That was a different day, but she spent the entire day editing that thing. You know.
Yeah, and
You
that's
talking
just
video that comes out
editing.
tomorrow?
Huh? Tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
Yep. Madness comes
Yeah,
out at noon tomorrow.
madness. I'm very proud of that.
Make sure you share it, Jeff. That's
So
your girl.
yeah, so there could be a video shoot one day. There could be, and then I go to Nashville, and a whole week in Nashville or two
Is busy.
are usually just like
Yeah.
like I'm constantly running around because I go from studio to songwriting to publishing to
Photo shoots to-
photo shoots and more recording and shows again and then I come home and I need a nap.
And then there's also the fact that certain bandmates can't make certain shows all of a sudden, so she's got to have 2 or 3 extra rehearsals with subs to do whatever.
Yep.
So it's got Jennifer. She's got so much going on that she literally will go into our calendar, our shared calendar, and she'll put Jessica needs time off and block it.
Me time.
Which
This is my me time.
which tells me,
Please leave me alone.
which is fine because we're both artists. I get it. Which tells me, Ray, don't book any friends coming over. Okay,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
that's exactly it. Okay, one more question here. Yeah.
What type of venues do you like to play?
Oh, that's a really good question because a lot of people think that my music, because it's country music, they're like, hey, they're, dance hall, Texas two-step with the Wranglers and the hats and plaid would work. Okay. But I don't work really well in dance halls. So I'm just going to start right there. That was a surprise to me. Because remember we played a dance hall?
In Bellingham.
And all the people would just sit there and listen. And then as soon as we took a break and they put the in-between music on, they came out and danced.
Because you're not
I'm
the
like,
traditional country either.
well, but that's not the point, though. I think the point is traditional country. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
As in, I'm not Hank Williams style country.
Yeah.
But you have to have me time. That's right. But okay, so what I do like to play, my favorites are festivals, and I really like those summer concert series because you have people's attention.
The one you did in Stillicum recently had 300 people.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, what about the one we did once in Issaquah? It had 2,000.
Oh, I
or
remember
something.
being
Oh,
out there
yeah.
as well.
That was crazy.
I think I played that one.
So if you watch My, the video, it's just a whole bunch of home video of us touring and playing shows and all that stuff. From 2000, that was the summer of 14, and I made it in 15. So The last scene where it just says, my name and, well, not my name now. It pans over. You took this video from behind the keyboards because he was playing with me at that time.
Yep.
And we're doing a crowd selfie. So I go like this with the crowd this way, and I go, hi. And then everybody put their hands up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody on stage does like this to show this is what we're doing right now. And you pan over the audience. So the very last scene of My shows you that exact summer concert series. That was really fun.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
I don't know if you knew this, Jennifer, but I actually used to play keys with Jess for quite a while, actually. It just, with my day job and the other projects, the time wasn't there, so supporting the rock star here. And Jennifer said, yes, you have to have me time.
Yep.
Very important. For I don't care who we are, you need me time. Yep.
But I will say, though, that for me, playing a venue, it's more important to me that I feel a connection with the audience than how many people are there, how big the venue is, what the amenities are. Anything of those things that you would normally say, oh, it's better to play a 500-seater than a 100-seater. Well, like Lynn always says, I prefer to play a 100-seater with 150 people there.
Which in that ties
and where
into
they're all engaged and want to be.
Because that's packed and everybody's excited and they're up in your faces and yeah.
So Jennifer's next point, she's talking about she asked because there's a lot of venues in her area, but they're smaller. It does, the size of the venue
doesn't matter.
It just got to make sense on a tour, because let's say that she's in a certain area doing a show and it pays what she normally the rate that she normally gets.
Oh, I got some.
Well, the next day, let's say there's a small venue and they can only pay a smidgen of what she normally would get. As long as she's got enough to basically cover her bandmates, but it helps just keep a date with money flowing into the gas tank and the hotels and all that stuff. It works out fine. So it's more that connection you get with the audience.
Please, if you have a list of venues in your area, you're like, this is where you think you should play, or these are great, where you like to go see music and where you like to go listen to music. I feel like my biggest asset is getting a beer garden singing along.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Like
later in the day.
I rock it out. And so if you have, if you have a lawn chair in your, the Gorge is a good example of like where that's a big concert series, right? It's like a lot of lawn chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's actually played the Gorge before. She played years ago. She played at Watershed. Tim McGraw was the headlining act, I think.
Oh,
wasn't
you have to go too. Okay, fine, just me.
Wasn't Tim McGraw the headlining act, and also was it Billy Currington?
Billy Currington, Lady A was there too.
Lady A.
Yep.
Lady Annabelle at the time, before they stole Lady A's name, which they did.
Oh, they totally did. Although they weren't the same genre, so it's not considered trademark infringement.
Hey, send the so she just said there's a venue that she's thinking about. Brett Michaels plays at.
Oh, was that where you went to see him this week?
Send that information.
Cool, yeah, please. I'll send it on to my booking agent and page, and they will make decisions for me.
You've been tuning in this week. Do you think for a second these crazy son of bitches right here won't get out? I mean,
Oh yeah.
She's playing all of
Some
them.
more treats.
Let us know, girl. Be your advocate, like you always are. You're the girl. You're the pretty podcast.
You're the pretty podcast.
The Pretty Podcast.
Cool, awesome.
Let's see how good Jay Lynn is right now.
So do you like
Jessica
that
Lynn.
More than what?
The creamsicle drink?
No, creamsicle's better.
Creamsicle is better. Write a jingle for the Pretty Podcast. Quick.
What?
Write a country
I don't like
jingle.
pressure.
There's no pressure. Just have fun. Or I'll do backdoor.
Listen to the Pretty Podcast.
There you go. See? There you go. Top Gun.
Damn it, couldn't find it fast enough.
Oh, what was it?
At the end of listen to the Pretty Podcast, I was gonna go.
Oh yeah. It was also a very short jingle. Sorry, Birdie.
Send us those venues, Jeff.
Michigan. Okay,
she's listing some of them. These are
Oh,
great.
sweet.
Holy cow! See, some of our best advocates are our friends and fans.
Yes,
and fans and
yes,
fans.
and
We're all
our
the same.
rebels. Our rebels are the best.
I'm her husband and I'm a fan. Seriously, when I met Jessica,
I'm
I was a
very
judge
nice.
for a radio station representing my record label.
I don't have a drink when I
And
get
I didn't even like country. And she was one of the acts. She won that night.
He's going out, so I figured we would hang out. But I guess I'm going to be out by myself.
Sorry, I'm going out too.
You're going to be what, Jessica Lynn?
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. I hit the right one by mistake.
By mistake? Oh, nice.
I went to flip the screen. to
Everybody
find it.
freeze.
I'm impressed. Jon Snow's not freezing.
No, he actually hit the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Little scream. That was pretty good freeze, though. You got to admit.
We did good. We did good. So Ray would always try and
Thank you, Jennifer.
freeze in the car while he's talking to me, not realizing that cars are passing by. I can see them.
Because I'm an idiot. She's like,
He
babe.
said it. I didn't.
She's like, babe, I see cars going back. And
It's like, damn it! And you try. Well, once shame on you, on me. Twice
Shame
or
on-
more, shame
shame
on
on
you.
you.
Yeah.
They do that shit all the time. So you're going to Nashville? I know
On
we've
the
talked about this
28th
before.
of
28th
September, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you know what we just arranged?
What?
A video shoot for Bad Idea. I finally have the bad idea for the video shoot. Get it? So I'm gonna have to find a convertible.
You rented one the last time you were there.
It's not in Nashville though. It's
Oh,
over here
okay.
somewhere.
Jennifer,
so we'll
you
have to
see-
find where and all that stuff. But it's Circa and Savannah that are gonna be my subjects.
You see why, Jennifer, you see why she's so hard to handle. Pretty little baby. So our roommates are going to see the Black Rose tonight.
Oh, was that what that was about?
Annette, don't be hard to handle.
Shake my moneymaker.
Ah.
Where are they playing at?
Amphitheater. Right.
Oh.
What?
That's a great
That's
place
a-
to see a
that's a-
concert. It's a sucky place to get to.
What and get out of? White River
Andrew
Amphitheater. I can
Road
say it slow, but I can't say it fast, and that's my Danish.
White River Amphitheater.
Bring some pizza.
And he turns into that.
Hey, yeah, the park.
It could just be the drink. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, I have a question. Wait a minute.
Yeah, let's ask them some questions.
Let's put the spotlight on Mrs. Jennifer Purdy for a second. Jennifer, how did you find out about Jessica Lynne Witty? How did you
Good
find-
question.
How did you find out about her? Where did you come from? You're like
To the
you're
funny
like
farm.
the coolest chick. I mean, seriously, you truly are. How did you
Yeah.
find out about her? Was it like by accident? Did a friend tune you on? What's going on?
Yeah, that
Did
is
you
a
swipe
very
right?
good question.
Ah.
Oh, and Jen, can you send me the suggestions that you just put in the comments? Can you send them to my personal messenger or any messenger? Because then Paige will see them and you can send them to Liz. That would be awesome. Thank you. Sorry to give you more work.
She just screenshot it.
I
Send it
am
on.
having another
Oh,
pink passion.
she learned about you through Lynne Sorensen's social media.
Oh.
There you go.
See,
That
this
makes
is why-
so
this-
much sense why you asked
This is
about
the
it.
cool thing about having other artists that are somewhat well known, and not maybe playing with Bad Company. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. You know, the Spike and the Impalers, all that stuff. Just people who are out there doing stuff. Everyone can share audiences. Hey, here's a little less known fact. When Jessica and I got married,
We're
in
married.
2017, yes, we got married
Yes.
in Mazama, Washington, where we did our reception. Was a week or two later in Tacoma at a little club around the corner, and the
A lot
band,
more people that were
lot
invited
more
to that
yeah.
than to.
The band that we hired was Lynne Sorensen's band.
So I figured a drink like Pink Passion needs a pink umbrella.
Yes, it does.
It
It's
was
very salmon pink, but it's pink.
it was Lynn on bass, Manuel Morales on
Oh,
guitar,
yeah.
and Jeff Mills on drums.
I like it. It's fancy.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's a pink passion. Is that what she said? Pink passion.
mhm.
Good.
I love it.
That worketh.
That
Ooh.
worketh.
It looks like she found on Instagram.
Oh, sweet. Well, I know that Lynn is he shares a lot of what I do on social media. So,
Nice.
and it's nice, you know, when your band members care enough to share.
I know Lyle does too.
Nope, it needed this.
It needed the simple syrup.
Yep, it needed simple syrup.
So, Jennifer, I got a question for you. So, you know, there's so much music out there. I mean, there's a saturation. Get on Spotify, and it's overwhelming. So, what is your favorite thing? Seriously,
Better.
and this isn't about kissing ass, or
That's right.
anything like this, but what is your favorite thing since you've got to know Jessica? And I know you the other day. You know, you supported myself and Joanne and Lynn and Jessica. I mean, you're just a huge music supporter.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about Jessica Lynne Witty? Is it her music, or is it just the fact that she is an amazingly humble woman who is just trying to give back? What is your favorite thing? I'm just curious. You just want to find out from your friends. Right?
Yes.
I know my favorite thing.
Okay,
While we're waiting
blushy here.
While we're waiting for Jennifer, one of my favorite things is being an artist my whole life. Number one, well, let me back up.
You're biased.
I'm not really a big. No. I'm not really a big. I wasn't really a big country music fan. Now I am. But the thing that
Makes two of
impresses
us.
me the most about
You're
Jessica is
I made country music.
how incredibly people just don't. Some people around us don't realize how incredibly hard, how much work goes into it. 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Even when she's resting, she's thinking about it or getting messages from her agent or publicist. You have got to love it. You got to wake up thinking about it, going to bed thinking about it. I mean, nonstop. While you're playing
Otherwise,
Candy Crush, play.
do something else.
Do something else. It's great. And so for me, my favorite thing about her
We do love Candy
is
Crush.
her work ethics. And when she said, when we have our alone time, and she's like, she's ready to wrap it all up. That's just words that kind of going through the pain. And by the time she's done even thinking that thought, she's already writing another song.
How about
That's my
wrapping
favorite
it
thing.
all up?
What about you, B? What's your favorite thing about Jess?
You guys put
Is
me
it
on
is
the
it
spot.
behind is it after the after show parties or what?
Those
Parties
are
are great.
fun.
Yeah.
It's fun hearing all the new music.
Yes.
Before anybody else hears it.
We can hear it
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, because you and I sit out back and
Yeah,
Jess
she comes out with a guitar. I got it.
Either
Yeah,
that
every song you hear.
or,
Yeah.
I wrote a new song, or you guys want to hear what I recorded last time I was in Nashville?
Yeah. Or going to Nashville with you and watching the
Oh
process.
my God, you got to see the whole thing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's amazing.
Aw, Jennifer, you're so sweet. She said at first the thing that she liked about you the most was your voice, and then
Oh.
was really watch her and got in your personality.
Wait, I have personality?
Not really.
Jennifer, you're the sweetest.
That was very sweet of you, Jennifer. And that's
You're awesome.
That's one of the most important things an artist has to have. Is
I love her laugh. It's infectious.
I've had a lot of Sherry laugh is pretty spectacular too. Let me tell you.
Because it is almost as good as you having too many Manhattans randomly.
Which laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There you go. That laugh? Is that the one? You're a sweetheart, Jen. Is Tony watching too? That means we actually have two people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if they're watching together, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
I'm watching.
There it is. 3. You're watching 4.
You know, it'd be
There's 4
fun
of
to
us.
do like a Zoom special.
That's actually a great
Right?
idea, Jen.
Yeah. I know we've talked about it
Hey,
before,
Julie.
but it's right now I'm just kind of trying to get through the summer and then kind of get back into a little bit more of a normal routine.
Hey, I hate
Not
to
a
interrupt
routine.
you because the Zoom idea, and Jennifer, any rebels that might be
Well, 'cause
in
you can
the
see.
shadows, bring up the ideas. They're great.
Yeah.
You guys see? You see that? What has he got? Chewy got a cold sore? What is that, Chewy?
It's a
Nice and
cigar.
bright.
Oh.
What?
I don't think we. Oh, I misheard you. Oh, I thought you said something. Okay, never mind. He said he's embarrassed. I'm not going to say anything.
Can
Chew
we
after it
answer
gets
him
very-
in Klingon? It's on the last
Chewy
page.
gets very sensitive. Last page.
I know. I don't know if the Klingon one is.
It says Klingon on it.
Una, jo, ko,
Star Trek Klingon?
ta.
Yeah. Oh,
doesn't say
I thought it
Klingon.
said Klingon. There you go. They're answering Chewie in Klingon.
Chewy.
Let's play the sound effect that Jennifer requested, the Bad Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Sean comes for you, Sean
comes
boys?
I remember on the radio show I was listening to about 10 years ago, they had this morning segment that was Coopville, which is like a really, really small town in Washington where nothing ever goes
Like
on.
north of Spokane.
Nothing happens. And they were pulling the Coopville Pete. Oh my God, Jon Snow's being so cute. And with Chi, they're like
They're like kissing.
sniffing and kissing and being all brotherly.
Aw.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Did you guys see that? Yes. Oh my God.
Aw,
Sorry,
you guys.
everybody.
I wish we could show it to
Our,
you.
our nephew Chi the cat and our dog Jon Snow were just sitting there giving each other loves.
They're giving each other brotherly love.
I think you guys owe us a goat now.
Yeah. That's
Or
right.
we owe
Frank.
you a goat.
A cow, says Frank.
Hey, buddy. Were you giving Chi-Chi some loves? Come
So this radio station had this segment called Coopville, and they would just kind of look at the police reports, and they would show they would go over what the police reports that week had been, and they used this as Coopville. What you gonna do when the Coopville PD come for you? Coopville. And so I just remember one of the segments was a 45-year-old man called the cops because his 17-year-old kid wouldn't clean up his room.
Have you ever treats Jon Snow? He's being just a poopsie.
He's being a poopsie. Come over here, poopsie.
That's his song. Zero places.
You got it. Oh, go ahead. He's tired, huh?
He is
He's
tired.
like, I can barely.
Yeah, you did go to the groomer today. He smells good
He,
today.
he smells like shampoo today.
Yeah.
Give it a week. He'll smell like wet dogs soon enough. So we took him to the beach, and that's why I took him to the groomer today.
That was so awesome.
So
He
if you-
was-
I don't know
he's
if
a
you
wave
saw
jumper.
The,
Slow-mo?
yeah, the slow mo. So I got the slow mo video of him running in the water, and
Yeah,
put
put
it up for Happy International Dog Day.
Oh, we got to put that. You know what you got to do? You got to put Chariots of Fire to that. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, totally.
Could be a sound effect.
Oh, we should take that bandana off. He keeps itching himself. Like, get rid of it.
Hey, you know, Chi had a bandana on today.
He did. Little Rocky, which is how do I explain who she is
Annette's
to us?
son's girlfriend's.
Your granddaughter comes and visits. So Annette's granddaughter comes and visits and hangs out a few hours in the daytime.
She's adorable.
And she's awesome. And she and Jon Snow are best friends.
Mm-hmm. She's adorable. She always
Has
says
the Baywatch song.
when guys talk to
God.
her, she says
remember
yes
what that
sir
sounds like.
or yes mister. It's funny. It's so cute.
We could also
Oh my
do
God.
like
She says that to Annette though
what's
too.
the
so,
kit the car the
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. Yeah, that's a good idea. She said bad Baywatch.
Oh, Baywatch. Oh yeah, you know what I love about Baywatch is when they're running and their smiles are so big and they're just so happy.
I'm sure it's the smiles you're looking at when they're running.
No, it's her boobs. What?
It's when
Joy's not here.
he doesn't get to come run with me.
So I'd be like, can I run backwards, babe? So what is?
Wah 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 wah.
So what is
Sorry,
something?
you're
Is there
tired.
any? Is there any? Rebels behind the scenes. Any new interest happening in any of your music? Any behind the scenes stuff you want to share at this point? Any excitement?
Well, the pre-order's up.
Pre-order's
You can
up, girl.
You can pre-order both CD and vinyl. If you order the vinyl, you also get the CD, and that's happening right now. Yeah,
I gotta let Matt know about that.
for my upcoming album, for Take the Lead. is what it's
Cool.
called.
Let Matt know about that. He's gonna want to buy one of those.
He's gonna expect you to buy it for him.
Yep. Not really. He's
No,
all
you don't think
I just
so?
happened to. I tuned him on to that band that you tuned me into, but
Moloko.
Moloko.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tuned him into that because Jennifer, you want to?
Bye. Okay.
Bye, guys. Have fun at the
Bye,
concert.
have fun. Okay,
Go on, Pretty
bye.
Lady. Hey Jennifer, this isn't country, but if you want to check out a really cool band that I just found out about, they're so beautiful. It's called London Grammar.
Oh, very cool.
London
very cool.
Grammar.
I like them too.
You probably haven't heard of them, but
Not
you will
country
be happy.
at all.
It's almost like, and I kid you not, tell me if I'm wrong, it's almost like you took Chris Martin playing piano from Coldplay, The Edge from U2, Enya, and then a little bit of Seal's rhythm section. I'm not kidding. Is that...
Nope, that's and it reminds me
beautiful.
of there was a band back in the 90s called Everything But the Girl.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that kind of music, but of course it's better. Well, it's more modernly produced, if you can say it that way. She says we're going to see Kiss next Wednesday.
I wanna
September
rock
1st.
and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
You got the
I saw Kiss
You
at the
got
White
the
River
buzzer.
Amphitheater years ago, and damn, they're good.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because you see these guys dressed like Satan, and the music they do is like this bubblegum rock, but it's so fun. It's so fun. They're so good. Paul
Well,
Stanley, Gene Simmons.
It's a whole
Eric
big
Carr.
production product. It's all one thing, right?
Okay.
And they really managed to tie all of it together. The culture around their music, the way
Yeah,
they dress,
they do a
the
good
way they
job.
act
They're
on
fun.
stage.
Fire, blood. Hey,
Fire and blood.
Jennifer, what would you
Right.
think if Jessica Lynne Witty did a cover of Beth? Beth, I hear you calling. That's one of those
Babe.
babe moments right there. All right. Should we
Okay, I
call
think
her?
we're ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
call
so.
Jennifer, thank you for hanging out with
Thanks
us
for
in any,
hanging out. Tony?
any Rebels in the
You're awesome.
Shadows. Tony.
And for anyone else who's rewatching this, you should have been a part of it as we were doing it.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
There's people. Here's the thing. There's probably people lurking in the shadows.
Oh, lurking, are they?
Lurking.
Oh no. Oh no. He's on it again.
So, in the words of Ron Burgundy, stay classy, rebels.
Yeah, stay classy, rebels.
Stay classy,
That was good,
rebels.
Pete.
That's great. Love it.
You don't have to go home. You can stay here.